Yes, squad, welcome to the follow along session. We're looking at passing power, okay? Something that does crop into our game when we need to send that pass out, and it needs to be a nice flat long pass. But how do we generate power? A lot of messages come through to me asking how do we get power in our pass. So there's 3 drills. One of them is going to be a warm-up, 2 of them are going to be exercises which you can put together at the end of your training session or down the park, and you need a partner for this. So grab yourself a partner, work on your pass, and make sure as well though, if you can, like this and share it with others, because yeah, it massively helps me, right? Need to get as much word out there on these techniques to help as many rugby players as possible, okay? So enjoy the session. All you're gonna need is a few cones and a rugby ball and a tennis ball per person, so 2 tennis balls. And again, subscribe for more rugby drills, tips and content that's gonna level up your game. Cheers. So to start with, we're just gonna get into a warm-up. So again, this is a 10-minute session. Get into a warm-up, and what we're looking at here is just turning our wrist over. Because what we're going to work on today is powering that pass. But it starts from the floor, but we want to get our wrist turned over ready, just retransfer that power. So you're going to get a tennis ball. You're then going to put the tennis ball in between your armpit and your side there, okay? And that's all you're going to do. Matt's going to do the same. Not much distance. We might have to get a little bit closer. Is you're literally just going to keep everything there, and you're just going to turn that hand over. So we're just going to do a few reps each side, and I'll talk you through some of the techniques, okay? Yes, Matt done it right there. Just turn his wrist over, flick through that ball, okay? Nice, Matt, good. Pushing through. Love it, well done. 5, 4 more, 3 to go, 2 to go. Terrible ball, isn't it? 1 to go.
There you go.
Good. One thing about this is making sure that you don't have your hand at the bottom of the ball like this, just because you want a lot of spin, a lot of grip in the ball. Try and keep your hand in a position where you'd pass it. So if we swap sides now, we'll test out Matt's lefty.
No good.
So yeah, gripping that ball, it should be still nice and light on that ball. If the ball's too big for you, let some air out, and then you can still control it. And then just turn and push through that ball, okay? Turn and push through.
Oh,
that's okay. Good, 2 to go. Last one. Good. Another good thing to think about is, a lot of us, to get spin, we try and do the old googly from cricket, so we try to bring our hand over the ball like this, all right? What I want you to focus on is just going boom, through that ball. So if we have a look at the next few reps now, Matt does it really well off this hand, so have a little look at him. So you're gonna have the ball there, and you're gonna let that ball roll off and punch through. Love it. So he's not looking to come around. He's looking to go, roll the ball off his fingers and through. 2 to go. Last one. Good, swap sides. Last 5 on this side. Again, through the ball, let it roll. It should feel like it's rolling off these 2 little fingers. Nice, mate. Love the shirt as well.
oh thank
Tatters.
you. You know the film.
Yeah. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Can you name the film that's from? The quote. Tatters, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Comment below if you know the film and you know which film it is as well. I know it. That's a good shirt.
Thanks.
I only just picked that up now.
Sorry?
I only just noticed. Swap your hands.
Already did.
Good, and stop it there. We're gonna move on to the next one now. So that's the warm up. Thinking about turning that wrist over, warming your wrist up. Try not use too much hip, too much elbow, just turn over. So the next drill then is this one here, where we're focusing on pushing off this inside leg. When we wanna make a really, really big pass, we need to get the power from the floor. So we need to drive into the floor. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna break that right down to just 1 step, okay? So you're gonna load this leg up. There's gonna be a little gate here where you're gonna push and follow. So I want you to follow the pass. Because it's such a big pass, you don't need to worry about keeping really straight, because we're gonna be sending it out 10, 15 meters, okay? So as you've straightened up, you're gonna push off and you're gonna follow that pass. So ball in the hip, load up this leg and push and follow that pass, okay? So Matt's gonna have a little go now. Push, love it. Good power. So ball on that hip And then from here, you're just gonna follow through that pass. Follow through and move through the ball. 5 each side. Love it, that's it. So you wanna be thinking about pushing through the floor, and don't try and get too much power from your upper body. You just wanna be throwing your hands towards where they wanna go, okay? So throwing your hands, letting the power push through the pass. Yes, a little bit low there, right?
Yeah.
A little bit higher. Nice, well done, good. Last couple of reps, make sure though that ball is on your hip. If you have it low and you drive into the floor, you're just swinging then, all right? You want it on your hip or that 90-degree angle, wherever that is. You're driving through the floor and you're generating that power. Yes, good. Drop sides.
Oh God.
Oof, here we go, test it out.
No spin here.
So a good way to think about it is throwing a jab, okay? So you want to be driving into the floor, and as you drive into the floor, the upper body should be nice and relaxed, and you're just punching it through, trying to get full lock out there, okay? So loading that inside leg up, pushing through.
Oh no, can't see that.
The sun.
Yeah.
So again, pushing from the floor, moving through that ball. Nice and relaxed upper body. Yes, good power, nice. So loading this leg up, pushing through that pass. Good work. Oh, going for the leaguey.
Yeah.
Love it. Same thing applies with that. It doesn't matter with the spin. Same thing if you're going leaguey. Load your leg up and whoosh. A bit high, but yeah, through the ball. One thing though, making sure you are squaring yourself up. We still don't want to be turning towards that pass. We want to be nice and square. Load this inside leg up and pushing through that pass. Just do one more. Good. And what you can do then is you can make this wider and wider, so you can play with the distance. So if you just go a little bit wider again, same thing applies. You just drive into the floor a little bit harder, a little bit more aggressive, but get those hands to finish up a little bit higher. So go further again. Will test me out. So from here, you're pushing through and a little bit higher. So I have plenty of power still left in that, but making sure that you control it, okay? So do a few more sets, do 2 sets of 5 passes each side, then make it a little bit bigger, do 1 set a little bit bigger, and then we're gonna go then into our final drill where we're gonna test out our pass from a distance on the move. So in the final drill now, I've got a scenario in a game. Say I'm playing 15, I got a winger nice and free, and I got to get the ball to him. So making sure that we're applying, driving into the floor and finishing with the hands a little bit higher, but also following through, because he might get the ball, he might make half a little break, and I want to support him. So remember to go through. So take a few steps to start with. You can then gradually get wider and wider. Just about 20 meters is probably the max. So let's give this a go. So my aim is to put that ball onto the red cone so it doesn't check his run. I don't want him to stop. I want him to keep flowing through, okay? So you're gonna keep flowing through, Matt, all right? So drive, be aggressive with the floor and get that ball out to him, and then he's on his way. Okay, we'll just flow through a few reps. Do 5 each side. It's better. Still a little bit behind him. Nice hands, Matt. 3 to go. Oh, 4 to go, there and back twice. Good pick up. Ready. Ready. Out he goes. Out wide. It's on. Get there. Ah! Definitely could have got that. That was a chance. Was it on, Matt?
No, poor pass.
Poor pass. Definitely on. Oh, in the basket. Lovely. Last one, this is it. To win. Last play. Let's go. Oh, well that's a 10-minute session that you can do literally at the end of a training session. 3 drills, 1 warm-up, 2 exercises which produce power, and just keep practicing the skill, because in the game you might have to send that long pass out and you want to be driving into the floor without swinging your shoulders too much. If you swing too much, it's going to kill your accuracy, because in the game you'll be tired. Who knows where that ball's going to go. So drive into the floor, punch your arms to the target. Give it a go. So there we have it. That was a 10-minute passing session. This was a sample of a session I have in my online rugby academy, where I give you a 6-week program. There's also a 7-day free program that you can download now. Make sure you head to the caption below, read and click the link to get your free 7-day plan. It's got passing, kicking, footwork, tackle technique, everything there to make you a better player. And it's a sample of, where is it? There, of my academy, okay? So check it out. Thanks again, and subscribe to get better at rugby. Cheers.